Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and it is a Tuesday night. So I thought we would do another Christmas Tree Tuesday. I know that in October we did one every week, and I really wasn't planning on doing more for November, but this project is just way too cool to not do one alive. In fact, I was sitting in front of the television making one of these, and I thought, well, what's better than sitting here by myself making one of these, and it's making one with all y'all. So let's do this. I have 3 different size cones. These are each $1.99, and this one is $2.99. So $7 for 3 cones. Now I made these at for a event last year and sold out of them immediately. You can use all different kinds of ways to cover your cones, but I'm going to show you my favorite one. All right, and I didn't put my Do Not Disturb on, so we might get a whole bunch of dings. Who knows? I took sheet music. Now, my husband is a singer, and I have a lot of sheet music that he was just getting rid of. But this is not a piece of it. This is a free printable that I got off of Pinterest. And what I did is I made a whole bunch of copies of these, and then I cut them out. You're going to cut out each individual. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on here. Five groups or 5 staffs, whatever. And you're going to cut each of those out separately into these little strips. Now, if you're just using your scissors, it's going to take you a while, and that's okay. But for $10, well, it was $10. I don't know what it is now. I have this paper cutter, and this baby is worth its weight in gold. All you do is you put your paper in there. I won't cut this one because this is one I need to make copies. But you put it in there, and then you slide the thing back and forth, the little blade. Now, when this blade gets dull, I bought a whole package of them. They don't have the price on them. Got a whole package of them, fairly cheap. I think there were 5 in a package because there's only 4 left. And I know I did change it out. And all it does is pop out, pop a new one in. Worth its weight in gold. I cut all of these out this way. After you cut your strips, then I have mine copied front and back, just in case. But after you cut your strips, you're going to cut along the edge and you're going to fringe it. And I'll show you. And this you have to use your scissors for. So I'm just going to go along. And of course I do have a pair of cheater glasses. Reader glasses. They're cheaters. They're cheaters for me. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm just fringing along the edge. It doesn't matter if it's uniform or not. Just don't cut all the way through because that's not the look we're going for. Okay, now after I get all of my pieces fringed, then I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to curve my fringes. Let me move this down. I'm going to curve them around the pencil so they kind of curl them like eyelashes. All right, and I just kind of go along the edge here. Now I have a whole bunch of these already cut and curled up, so we didn't have to sit here and, well, in fact, because I was making this, so I got another cone out to start over so we could do this on a live, because that's way more fun doing this with friends, right? Okay, so here's my little curled up thing, and I have a whole bunch of them already curled up. I think there's like 25, 30 pieces here. All right, let me get my big pieces out of the way and my little pieces. I'm going to pull these over to the side just in case we need more. Now, I made a set of 3 of these, the 3 different sizes, and at my craft show, that was the first thing that sold out, was all my sets of 3. I sold them for, I think it was $10 a piece or 3 for $25. And so I actually sold the sets. I love those. And they look so cute when you get this on here. I have been having quite a bit of problems with my asthma. So, yeah, peppermint cures everything. No, I need a piece of hard candy or a mint or a cough drop or something just to keep me from hacking up along while I'm doing this live. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put my first, or I'm going to start at the bottom and go up. So you're going to glue this, whoa, you're going to glue this across the bottom like that, all the way around. And then you're going to layer your next one over the top. So it's going to be all these ruffles, so to speak. Now don't worry about getting it too close to the edge and it doesn't sit up right. These will curl under however much you need them to. Now I like to use Elmer's glue for this. You could use Mod Podge, you could use hot glue. Hot glue is a little overkill for this, and Mod Podge is a little expensive for this. So this glue works just perfectly, and you don't need it to dry instantly. So it's okay if it just sits there. Now, kind of push that down. Don't worry if it has little wrinkles along the edge, because your next layer is going to cover that up. Goodness. So my allergies have been kicking like crazy, which really ramped up my asthma. Something fierce. And if you've been reading my posts, I had a race last Saturday. I raced in a 5K, and I did really well, but man, did I have a hard time breathing afterwards. So I had to have some medicine to kind of help me along with that. Okay, now this is a little short for a whole piece, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it and tear it along there. And if you overlap it a little, that's okay. In fact, it's probably preferred. Okay, so there's my first layer, and I'm going to set this down so it kind of curls around itself. There. She's got her little ruffly skirt on. All right, let's do the next layer. And I would not put them like on top of each other close. I would move it up so that you don't really see the paper cone underneath, but just barely next to each other. And I'm going to start off with that little piece. So see, it's going to be up a ways. And let me put this one on. I am so glad to get to do lives with you guys, because sitting here doing craft, I mean, I would do crafts 24/7, but it's just really boring after a while when it's just yourself. So it's kind of nice to have people to do this with, other than my dog who's sitting over here. See how cute that is? It's just on top of each other, and you do not see the cone, but it's not like on top of each other. It's just above. And I guess the hardest part of this whole project, and it's not really hard, it's just time consuming, and that is to cut all your pieces and to fringe them and then curl their little eyelashes. So I like to get that all done at once. So when I go to do my tree, it's a lot more enjoyable because I get to do it quicker. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. This is like the best gift for somebody you know that's in music. My husband, like I said, he sings. So a lot of friends of his sing also. So these are great Christmas presents for them. It's really good for, I don't know, just anybody who likes music, who has a music room maybe, or I have a friend that has a lot of she has a piano and a lot of music stuff in her house. She doesn't play anymore, but she still likes it. I gotta get that. Okay, see that kind of, it's a seam that kind of met up there, but just barely. I'm gonna put the next layer over the top of that so you won't see that seam. And this glue dries fairly quickly. Once you get it on there, you don't really have a big chance of rearranging. Okay. This is fun. I love doing this, especially because it comes together so quickly. Now you could do glitter on this too, but after the whole glitter leaf thing, then where I had glitter all over my house for weeks. In fact, I think we were even crunching on it for dinner. There was just glitter everywhere. So I'm kind of staying away from the glitter a little bit right now. Just because I've had enough of it. But you know, with Christmas coming, I will definitely have glitter out there. Oh my goodness. Isn't that sweet? I love it. So I have been listening to Christmas music. They're not playing it on any radio stations, but I can listen to it on Pandora all year long. So that's what I've been listening to Christmas music lately. I just love it. I love the way it makes me feel. I love me a good Nat King Cole, you know? Okay. I guess the hardest part is not to get this glue all over your fingers. Yeah. I am having a girls' craft day on Saturday. And yes, I will still be doing a live, but my girlfriends will be here. So that's going to be, I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to be really fun. When we do craft days, everybody brings their own craft to do, their own project, whatever they're working on, or maybe they want to try something new. We all have a lot of supplies, so it's fun to trade different supplies. Like maybe one of my girlfriends does a lot of paper crafts, and I do yarn crafts, and maybe she has some yarn that I would really like to work with. So we trade off, and that's kind of cool. I think having girlfriends to just create with, there's just nothing better. For me. I mean, I'm sure there's guys out there that like to create, but for me, hanging with the girls is kind of my thing. Look at that. I love it. And I am peeling glue off of me. That's okay. I might have to cut some more of these. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I think I probably will. I did not count how many I used on my last one. And I probably should have done that so I would have known. Okay. I love, my husband sings on Tuesday nights, so I love having time to myself, watching Great American Family movies, Christmas movies. I've just been really loving that channel lately. So that's what I've been watching tonight, which I'm sure my husband's probably thrilled that he's not here. That's okay. He likes his football, so he watches that a lot too. It's a give and take, right? Okay. Oh, I'm kind of gluing myself. Kind of have to apologize for the way I look too. I've been working all day, and it's still pretty warm here, so I'm a little on the sweaty side. Oh well. This goes so fast once you get all the pieces, parts together. Now you could string some lights, the little fairy lights, you could string some of those on here, which I think would really be nice. It would be a layer that would just be gorgeous. Or you could do, I don't know, some little sparkly gems throughout, just so you don't really notice them, but you see that little bit of glitter or glitz. Come on. I have had this bottle of glue. Does it have an expiration date on it? It does. It has a 2017. I think it's old. Still works. I didn't know glue had an expiration date. Oh well. Oops. I have a lot of little pieces here that I have torn off from previous rows. So I'm just going to fill in with those. And the closer you, I'm sweaty, the closer you get up to the top, the smaller your pieces are going to have to be anyways. And I might have to cut some more. I have it cut, I just don't have it fringed. Oh, pretty. Now, wouldn't this also look really cute with colored paper? And I wouldn't use construction paper because it's too pulpy, and I think it would tear easily. But I would use like colored paper. And this would look adorable in pink. I think it would look really cute if you were doing a nursery, or you are a single girl and you want a pink Christmas tree. Why not? You have a pink Christmas tree anytime you want. This is Oh Holy Night, but every page is Oh Holy Night. I've kept a couple pieces of this back because I'm going to have it on the backdrop of a nativity. So it'll say Oh Holy Night, and then on the front of the paper, I'm going to paint a silhouette of Joseph, Mary, and the baby. And I think that'll look really pretty in a frame, especially like a silver metallic frame. Something that looks a little, I don't know, Victorian maybe? But I think that would be really pretty. Oh, sticky. How many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows already. Got a little ruffle skirt on. Okay. I am super excited because on Thursday, I am putting up my first Christmas tree of the year. Normally I would have trees up by now, but I am doing tabletop decorations and stuff like that. I gotta decorate that tiered tray behind me. And I'm gonna do that with little pieces that I have made. Little canvas frames, or not frames, canvases, painting canvases that I'm going to paint probably Oh Holy Night, words like that on it. And so it will look really good on a tiered tray. I think the little canvases look so cute. And they're super easy to paint because, you know, a couple words and one's done. Oops, get on there. Okay. Getting right up the top of this thing almost. She looks like she's got a petticoat on. It's a Christmas tree with a petticoat. What do you think? Isn't that great? I love it. So we had Halloween, and I don't even think, I think we maybe had 20 trick-or-treaters, which kind of is a problem because now I have a bowl of chocolate. Probably not for long, but right now I have a bowl of chocolate that, you know, every time I get up to go do something, I'm like, oh, another piece of chocolate. Oh, well, look at there. I totally forgot it was there. And then I keep having more and more, and then wonder why I don't feel good. That could be it. You know what? I think I really like the idea of putting little twinkle lights on these. I think that would be really cute. Let's see. Put that there. Tear that one. It's nice that you don't, there's no precise measuring. You just look at it and go, yep, tear that one off, put that one on. Now, making a whole bunch of these can get a little tedious after a while, so that's why I like to do it, things like this in front of the television. Watch a little TV, glue some Christmas trees. Oops. This is one of those projects you can do this in front of the TV because it doesn't make a big mess. It doesn't use glitter, none of that stuff. I'm going to put a little extra on here. Fill in that spot. All right. Oh, and you can tell I don't have my rows perfectly straight. In fact, they're kind of like going wonky. A little sideways. It's really down there and up over here, and oh well. It all straightens out. You know what? I am not going to have enough. I thought for sure I would. Well, then I'll just have to cut some more. I know I have enough strips cut. I just didn't have enough of them fringed. There goes a cat. Flying across the room. I hear you, Jojo. Okay. Aww. I have no idea what I'm going to make Saturday with all my girlfriends. I know it's going to be something fall or Christmas. I'm not quite sure yet. Probably Christmas, because that's what I have so much to do for gifts and for this new new vignette thing I want to do in my home. I want to put a whole bunch of different kinds of trees, and these will be part of it. And then I have a white fuzzy throw blanket that's going to be the snow. And I found some cute little cheap wooden houses. Actually, they're bird houses. Excuse me, that I'm going to glitter up and make them look just like the Pottery Barn houses that they have in the new catalog that I just saw. Yeah, they want over $100 for one of those little houses. My house was a bird house I bought for $5, and the glitter was stuff I had. So all it's really going to cost me, other than the $5, is my time. Which, yeah, my time's worth, but it's not going to be hundreds of dollars. And I will have the same effect. They use German glass glitter, which is gorgeous, very expensive, and to me will work just as well as my regular glitter. Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Ah, but look at how cute this is already. Look at how cute that is. And you can tell it's all music notes, which makes it really desirable for anybody that's, you know, in music. Sings, plays an instrument. All right, so I have some of these strips, and I'm gonna reach my glasses. Come here, glasses. And let's cut some fringes. I'm just gonna take a bunch. Make sure you use your paper cutting scissors. I know I sound like a broken record, but I have ruined so many good pairs of scissors using them on paper when they were not made for paper. And just fringe along here, and I've got quite a handful here. So this might be enough to finish it off, because I'm getting to the part where it's not going to take as much up here. Oh my goodness, glue everywhere. Okay, and then I'm just going to take them and bend them around the pencil. And I find a pencil is about the right diameter to curl these. You don't want anything smaller because it's hard to get your paper around it, and you don't want anything bigger because then you don't get the curl you want. And I kind of found out the pencil trick by accident. It was just standing there or sitting next to me, and I thought, well, I'll try that. And it worked perfectly. Okay. Yep, wrong bottle. And I don't care if I have a lot of these strips left over, because I want to do the whole set of 3 of them for my new, I don't know what else to call it other than my vignette of trees. Okay, I need a little piece. Let go. So it'll be all different trees. I'm using my other trees from my Christmas Tree Tuesday that I used. And you can, if you didn't see the videos on those, you can check out my post. They're still on there, so if you want to look at the videos, or you can look at the finished product, because I also have the finished pieces all done so you can see them. But these aren't cut. These are cut. It's kind of hard with glue all over you. Carl's getting antsy. It's time to put his jammies on. He loves his jammies. I did not think that he would love them as much as he does, but he wants them at night now. He needs to have his jammies. It started out because he has been licking his paws, or his, like around his elbow area. He's been licking it and making himself raw. So I needed something with long arms or long sleeves, so he would not lick at his elbows so much. And these are perfect, but now I think I've created a monster because he wants them on all the time. He was always that way. When we lived up north, he had a sweater and a couple of t-shirts, and he was always about wearing his clothes, weren't you? Mama telling stories about you. Okay. Yeah, you can tell I do not have my do not disturb on. All right. Do around here. And it doesn't really take a lot of glue either. Just a little. Oh, I'm getting to the part where one strip covers around. And you saw where I tore it, but that's okay because it went back together perfect. And nobody's going to like look at all of these and read all the words. If they do, I don't know, they might need a hobby. Now, I have seen these done with glitter all along the edge before you fringe them. I just am not about that. I mean, they're pretty, but whew, that's a lot more work and mess. Okay, I'm just going to curl a couple of these ahead. So if I do 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. 2. I wonder if those eyelash curlers that we used to have, if that would work on this. Doubtful, because that didn't really curl them. It just kind of crimped them in two, didn't it? I was never one to use those. Okay. I am so excited to get my house decorated. Now, Thursday, I'm going to decorate a Christmas tree. I don't know if you remember me talking about my little Walmart tree that I got. They were $30, and then they had them for 50% off. So I got this little 6-foot tree, and it's skinny, but I got it for $15. So we are going to decorate beginning to end. We're going to decorate this little tree on Thursday, and I'll do that on a live so you can see if it goes well or not, because I have never done anything like that, and I am a little nervous about it because I'm used to hiding behind this table. So, oops, hiding behind the table so you can't see my pounds from all the extra pieces of chocolate I ate. That's okay. Going around here, and let's say about 30 minutes so far. 30, yeah, because I started late. Half hour, and we've got a tree almost done. Boy, I'm just you know, when it's smaller around, I tend to tear the paper a little easier. Don't mean to, but that's okay because it's still looking good. And I think I might have enough. And little pieces, let go. Little pieces tend to do better around here. And here's another little one. And you can't really tell that it's pieced together because the pattern just kind of flows into each other. And it looks fine. Nice. Oh, stop. Goodness, I'm peeling glue like crazy. All right. And the rest of this, you might have to just glue it up here. Am I missing? I'm missing my hair. And it gets a little tricky at the point, but the more you mess with it, I think the better it is. I keep grabbing the wrong one. There we go. My pencil. I wound up having to curl this last one after all. That's okay. But I think this would be really great if you used like the gold metallic paper or the silver metallic paper, even green metallic. I think it would really be beautiful. And it would shine without having to use lights on it, which is kind of cool too. Okay. Oops. A little bit short there. Ah, get in there. Nice. Let's see, tear that one off. And this is where you kind of have to get creative. A little piece here. Now I have a whole bag of different size wooden stars, which would look really nice on the top of this also. Do some curling, this last piece, maybe it's the last piece. And printing them on both sides makes it nice, so when they do curl up, you can see that they are printed on both sides. Now, I have done it before where it's only printed on the one side, and by doing that up underneath the curls, it's just white. And it looks okay, but it kind of bugged me a little, so that's why I like to copy my music notes on both sides. Now, after everything dries, you might want to come back and curl it, and by doing, just kind of go it up like this, you can curl it. Ta-da! What do you think? Oh my gosh! Isn't that, oh, you can see I got some underneath there. I might have to, let's put a piece in there. I've not done that before, so it's good to do it on a live so I can see it, and if it happens to you, now we know how to fix it. Let's see. Yes. So this little piece up underneath there, see the cardboard? We're gonna put another piece up in there. Let's see, where is it? Right there. Like up in there. Get up in there. There we go. There. It was right there. Now you can't even tell it was there. Perfect. $2.99 for the cone, whatever you use for your paper, and you got yourself a really nice tree. And this is one of those that does not look like, it looks like it took more skill than just kindergarten crafting. I think it looks great. I love it. I have, like I say, I have sold many of these. Whoa, knock over the table. I have sold many of these. Everybody seems to really love them. And there you go. And then once I do these, that will be so cute. I'm going to put the stars on them though, I think. What do you think? Should we put stars? You think we should? You and your jammies. If you like this video, hit the little follow at the top. If you want to see it again, or if you want to sprinkle it, please sprinkle this video. I would so appreciate it. Sprinkle it all over the internet. Thank you so much, and I will see you Thursday. We're going to do a Christmas tree from beginning to end, and maybe Carl will make an appearance in his jammies. Won't that be great? It'll be great. Again, I'm Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY. The number 2, Inspire Me to DIY.com is my blog. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Have a great evening, and I hope you make these. If you do, please send me a picture. I want to see how yours turns out. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.